Time for another great night of basketball from the association. I'm Kevin Frazier. The 90s West come in looking to get it done. They're going to go head-to-head with the 90s East. '90s East, '90s West. Who's ready to roll?
Hello, everybody. It's nearly game time here. Bob Fitzgerald here with Tom Tolbert. Tom, looking at these two starting lineups, I see a lot of playmakers out there. Who do you think are going to be the two key players?
Fitz, here's the first guy that deserves attention. On the other side, a similar player in that regard.
Thanks, Tom. Just about time to tip it off. And the 90s East control the tip-off, and we'll get this one started. He's double-teamed, manages to pass out of it. Count that last jumper by Hardaway.
That's his shot right there. Well, actually, that should be anybody's shot when you're shooting it in so close.
To Robinson, pump fakes.
Is good.
Hardaway uses the glass, knocked off course. He gets the first of two. He gets them both.
2-point differential between the teams.
To Kemp, he's doubled up. Tricky fadeaway shot is off the mark, dropped in by Kemp.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
To Miller. Skip to Hardaway. Jabs. Hardaway with a crossover. Hardaway fires.
Oh, you gotta love the pump fake. It's so simple, yet so effective.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. To Malone. Here comes the double team. Kemp fires from the post. Can't get it. That's blocked. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. The 90s East bring it up. To Pippen. He's double-teamed. Count that last jumper by Pippen.
That little 6'9" footer should be automatic for NBA players.
And the 90s West with control, but are down here, 8-3. To Kemp. Malone wants the ball. He gets it inside. Malone puts it up from 11. Hits it.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
Hardaway has it. Nabbed by Miller. Miller glides in. Swatted. To Miller. Pass left wing. To Hardaway. 7 on the shot clock. Hardaway takes the shot, hits the front rim, and doesn't go.
This guy doesn't sweat the crossover. He's got that move. It's the shot that gave him the problems.
To Robinson. Robinson takes off.
Watch him hammer this one down. That is all about power.
The 90s East have the ball in a 1-point lead.
To Miller. Miller pops it up from 19 feet. This is the jumper. O'Neal gets it right back after the block. Pump fakes. Count that last lay-in by Mourning.
When you're the star player, you realize that taking on all the responsibility comes with the territory.
Grab by Drexler. Drexler puts it up, gets nothing but net.
He had that Jay all the way. Unlike a lot of players, he feels right at home in the mid-range area.
The 90s East work it up. They're shooting 44% from the floor. Stockton made the nab back there, records his first steal. The 8-footer dropped in by Stockton.
Once this guy gets free on the inside, he's a handful.
The 90s East have the ball. To Pippen. Lob to Shaq. O'Neal goes to the drop step. Deflected, and it's right back to the shooter. To Mourning. Mourning releases from the stripe. Forget about it. Kemp made the nab back there, records his first steal. To Drexler. Out on the right. To Drexler.
The shot clock shows 5.
The J was off the mark by Stockton.
You want the ball in the hands of your best players. If they miss, they miss.
To Mourning. Back to Mourning. Mourning shoots from the post. Ripped down inside, dropped in by Kemp. Low post shot was blown by Robinson.
You usually only have a few options once he gets the ball inside, and they're all bad. Great job to shut him down.
To Kemp. Dumps it off. To Malone. Malone glides in.
He makes contact here, and then still manages to get the shot off. That's determination.
Substitution for the 90s East.
He completes the three-point play. 18 seconds here in the first quarter. To Pippen. Hardaway sails in.
That's called working for the highlight reel. And here it comes.
To 24. Caught by 11. 11 pulls the trigger from the high post. Ripped down by Price. Forget about it. There's the horn, and we've got a tight one. At the end of one, it's 14-12. Inbounds to start the second quarter. To 11.
24.
Lets it go from the wing. Not there for him. The second chance bucket was canned by 11.
He's not going to throw down the flashiest dunks. All he cares about is getting the deuce.
To Hardaway. Hardaway takes the quick shot. Money.
You have to be happy with any possession where you end up with a great look.
The 90s West take it up court and are leading 16-14. To Stockton. He's doubled up. Splits it with a pass. The 90s West get the basket. They now lead by 4.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
Hardaway has the ball. To Hardaway. Outside. Hardaway crosses it over. That shot rips cord by Hardaway.
He can just make you silly with that crossover of his.
The 90s West work it up. They're shooting 50% from the floor. To Payton. Pass caught by Payton.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
Hardaway takes it up. He's shooting 59% from the floor. To Hardaway. Skip to Hardaway. Pump fakes. Received by Price. From 14, it was no good by Price.
Great scorers never met a shot they didn't like. I'm sure that miss is not going to slow him down.
Grabbed by 11. The basket was buried by 11.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your entire game.
The 90s East with the ball, and they trail by 6.
The three ball. Cans in and gets his 11th point of the game.
It's really hard to collapse on the inside when this guy's out there on the court because he can really stroke the three-pointer.
The 90s West head into the front court. Stockton shoots from the paint. Big bucket by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech.
Nice anticipation. He rose right up off the hardwood and threw it down hard.
Hardaway takes it up, and he's got 11 points. To Hardaway. Hardaway releases, gets the post shot to fall.
You got to keep your eye on this guy. He's always looking for your weakness, and when he finds it, he will exploit it.
To Malone. The layup was finished by Malone.
Boy, the coach can't be happy with that one. That was just like a layup drill. Everyone just standing around.
The 90's East
Would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here.
to Pippen. Pippen uses the drop step, keeps the ball alive, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
Things got jammed up under the net and left a golden opportunity for the steal. That's an impressive play.
The spread is 7.
2 minutes.
To Pippen. Now by Price. Price releases from 15. Not there.
This guy is not good enough to knock those down consistently if the D can really get on him.
To Stockton. Pump fakes. Stockton with the crossover. Malone takes it in. The rejection with perfection. The 90's West will retain possession.
Substitution for the 90's East.
Six seconds to shoot. The tough shot is missed by Drexler.
You live and die with your superstars. They're not going to make every shot.
Soft rim on that strong shot made by Price.
The pace in the first quarter is carrying right on over into the second quarter. Neither team is letting up.
Swatted away and gathered by O'Neal. To Miller. Miller shoots from the post. Money on the jump shot.
You get inside like that, those are gimmies.
Just over a minute here in the second quarter. To Drexler. Passed outside. Stockton goes with the crossover. Stockton with the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. Malone looks fresh coming back on the floor. O'Neal will leave the floor.
Substitution for the 90's East.
The 90's East are just behind here, 28-25. Hardaway spins. Jab steps. Skip to Pippen. To Mourning. Here comes the double team. Gets the pass off. Price releases from close range.
So nice, we got to look at it twice.
.29 seconds here in the second quarter. To Drexler. To end the drought. Easily rebounded by Mourning. To take the lead. Count it.
Once he gets inside, he can pretty much do whatever he wants. He's that good in close fits.
To 24. 24. Shoots. Can't stop the run. Beats the buzzer. He's off from 3. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 29-28. Now that we've got a little break in the action, why don't we take a look at the game track? Tommy?
Thanks, Fitz. The 90's East have the rebounding edge here at half, but they're going to need to work just as hard on the boards in the second half.
That wraps it up for Game Track. We'll get the storyline to you right at the end of the ball game. Robinson throws it in to start the third. To Drexler. Malone takes a turnaround J. Plucked out of the sky by Mourning. To Coleman. Price lets it go from 7 feet out. Ripped down inside by Malone. Nice rebound by the 17-year man out of Central Arkansas. To Mourning. Fades.
The height advantage really comes into play here. It's just too easy when you have that many inches on your defender.
Stockton works it up court. To Drexler. Pass caught by Malone. Robinson shoots from the post. Hits it.
That's the best advantage you can have when you're on the inside. Height.
The 90s East bring it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. The shot in the paint was missed by Pippen. The reverse slam is forced out by Mourning.
He threw a nice-looking reverse dunk down, and the D could do nothing but watch.
The 90s West take it up. They're shooting 48% from the floor. To 24. Now in the paint. He's doubled up. Pump fakes. The 90s West recovered the loose ball. Drexler
Is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Substitution for
Kemp
the
looks
90s
fresh coming
West.
back on the floor. Mourning
Will come off the floor.
Substitution for the 90s East.
sinks the first of two.
Substitution for the 90s
Malone
West.
comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the
O'Neal
90s
will come off the
East.
floor.
He gets him ball. Hardaway brings it up, and he's got 5 assists. To Miller. Miller off the glass.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
And the 90s West
Have it and are down by 3.
to Malone. Price made the nab back there and records his first steal. Hardaway buries his 13th point of the game.
When you're all by yourself like this in the break, the one thing you start thinking is, don't trip.
To 24. Denied! It's knocked away. The 90s East were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. To Stockton. He's double-teamed. Splits it with a pass. The 90s West score. Only a 3-pointer separates the teams.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Just under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. To Coleman. Pippen wants it in the post. Lob to Pippen. 5 on the shot clock. The shot from the post missed by Pippen.
That's a shot NBA players don't miss in practice. Once the game starts, it's a whole different story.
Mourning got the block on that one and stopped the play cold. To Miller. Miller takes a wide open shot. No doubt about it.
So many players only go inside or step way outside and take the three. When you've got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
The high post bucket was on the money by Malone.
I like his composure. It's not always easy to gather yourself and nail those short J's.
Hardaway brings it up. He's shooting 62% from the floor. Miller goes with the runner.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
Just under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. To Drexler.
24.
Wants it down low.
24.
Raises up. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I normally like the turnaround J, but I'm not sure he needed to go to it that time.
The shot was banked in by Miller.
Offensive awareness, court savvy, well, whatever it is, he's got it.
The 90s West are at the controls. Skip to Robinson. To 24.
24.
Crosses it over.
24.
Crosses over. Misfired from the corner of the line by 24. To Miller. Hardaway takes the quick shot. Hardaway, 13 points by the 15-year man out of UTEP.
9-point ball game.
To 24. To end the drought, hits it.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
49 seconds here in the third quarter. To Miller. Now outside. Hardaway is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
Foul over people like that and expect to get away with it?
11.
Looks fresh coming back on the floor. Mourning.
Will leave the floor.
Substitution for the 90s East.
And the 90s West
Can cut into the lead with a basket here.
to 11.
11.
Puts it up inside.
Great play. Let's see that one from a different angle.
The 90s East have the lead here, 45-40. To Pippen. Caught by Price. Swatted! And it's right back to the shooter. Pippen is called for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
That's how you play defense. He saw exactly where the play was going and got in the way.
Substitution for the 90s
O'Neal
West.
will head to the bench.
Substitution for the 90s East.
Hayden launches from beyond the arc. Misses the jumper. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by 11. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 45-40. Price throws it in to start the fourth quarter. To Miller, pump fakes. Here comes the double team. Price
Is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line.
I like the aggressive D, but that was way too much contact not to draw a foul that time.
sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. Skip to Drexler. It's stolen to 24. 24. Shoots from the post. A rare rebound by Miller.
This guy is just too big for his defender. If they get that matchup again, don't be surprised to see him go right back at him.
Hayden is at the controls. To Malone. Deflected. Batted away. The 90s West recover it. Mourning got his hand on that shot and blocked it out of bounds.
Substitution for the 90s
Camp looks
West.
fresh coming back on the floor. Mourning will head to the bench.
90s East.
To Drexler. Drexler puts it up off the inbound. Automatic.
When it comes to knocking down those mid-range shots, there aren't many players around the league that can do it better.
Just over 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. The 90s East control the loose ball. Takes the 3. Can't drop it in. Good defense, especially on that earlier block.
Hey, look, you get 3 points beyond the arc. It doesn't matter how far beyond the arc, there are no 4-pointers.
The inside shot was buried by Drexler. To Shaq. O'Neal takes flight. Rejected. And it's sent out of bounds. Malone comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. O'Neal will leave the
Substitution
floor.
for the 90s East.
Hardaway lets it go from the wing.
Hardaway.
Great shot by the 15-year man out of UTEP.
The 90s East, they're shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
Malone gets it right back after the block. With the jab step. Stockton goes with the fadeaway. Missed it. Went with the direct layup, but it's missed by Malone. To Miller. Outside pass. 7 on the shot clock. Pass caught by Mourning. Easily rebounded by Malone. To 24. Received by Malone.
Watch him fight for position to make the play on this one.
Hardaway brings it up, and he's 4 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Miller. Miller shoots, gets back iron and out. To Malone. Malone releases from the stripe. Money on the jump shot.
He's making his living down there on the inside.
And the 90s East have it and are up 3. To Miller. Pump fakes. Hardaway launches from beyond the arc. Maybe next time. Malone swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. To Malone. Malone pulls the trigger from the high post. It falls.
Every coach loves their star players and the intensity they bring to the court.
Hardaway takes it up. He's shooting 33% from beyond the arc. Short shot, high roll, and dropped in by Miller.
That was a long two there. One step back, and it would have been a 3. But it wasn't, so it's a 2.
And the 90s West are on a 10-4 run here.
To Malone. Shot from the left block made by Malone.
The moment you start forgetting about his mid-range jumper is right when he's going to start dropping them on you.
Hardaway works it up, and he's got 17 points. Miller gets it right back after the block. To Miller. Outside. Hardaway steps back. That's his spot on the floor, but the 3 was missed by Hardaway. Back to Stockton. They take the lead on the shot by Stockton.
Too much quickness there. You got to really move your feet to keep up with this guy.
The 90s East take it up court with a narrow deficit, 54-53.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
Stockton.
With an assist here, he'll have 10 assists on the night.
Stockton takes a quick shot. It's good from beyond the arc.
Nice job of scrapping and getting back into this game.
The 90s East have a big opportunity and can tie it up here.
Miller gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 16 so far.
Some players get the ball in their hands and look at it like it's a foreign object. What do I do with it? Well, this isn't one of those guys.
Dumps it off. He's double-teamed. Takes the 3. Scores his 8th point of the period. He has a total of 12 so far.
He got a pretty good look at the 3, and that's all good shooters need. They have it within striking distance, and it's still anybody's ball game. Tim Hardaway finishes off a double-double, but he's still got to worry about the game because it's tight.
The 90s West will take a timeout here.
Robinson comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Skip to Stockton. To Malone. Malone takes the shot from the elbow. Controlled by Pippen. Lays it right in. And the 90s West
Will take their very last timeout.
Timeout, 90s West.
to Malone. Malone shoots from the top of the key. Hits it. The 90s East
We'll take a timeout here.
Timeout, 90s East.
Hardaway puts it up off the inbound. Easily rebounded by Robinson.
And it's worthy of a second look.
Timeout, 90s East.
They need to get a 3 here to send it to OT.
To Mourning. Cross-court pass. Pump fakes. Alonzo Mourning takes the turnaround J. Rebounded inside by Drexler. Hardaway with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Miller with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. To end the drought. Misses the jumper. That'll do it for us. Your final score for tonight's ballgame, 66-61. We saw two teams leave it all on the court. Tom has the storyline on this one. Mr. T, take it away.
Thanks, Fitz. The 90s West, numbers-wise, played a pretty even matchup today, but it looked like they were just a hungrier team. Now, you won't find a column for desire on the stat sheet, but that was the most important ingredient today.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Malone gets our ESPN Player of the Game and ends with a total of 25 points and 7 rebounds. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.